All right, guys. Time for another sesh. This one's a little different. No mat. You don't need a mat. Just need your favorite blankie. I posted something yesterday about littering because I hate it, and I've been seeing more of it lately. Gloves and all that nonsense. But it was kind of less about the littering and more about how nuts I get when I see it. And so this little session is sort of to combat that frustration and letting shit slide. Because the fact of the matter is, most every time I go outside, I am reminded by littering, either someone doing it in front of me and I lose my shit, or just simply seeing it on the ground and losing my shit. I don't want to lose my shit anymore. I feel like I get sick when that happens, and I don't want to get sick. I want to make a different choice, and so I want to choose not to freak out, and I need to let shit slide, right? This whole thing is about letting shit slide. And so I have a hardwood floor, so it's easy for me to slide. I'm going to use a blanket. You can also put like fluffy socks on, or you can just pause the video right now and just put some flooring down. I'll wait. It's cool. A carpet could work, right? You can put some like paper plates, cardboard, anything that slides, magazines, whatever. Figure it out. But first we're gonna start with some bouncing, right? Bouncing is super important to letting shit slide. You know, how long do I stay down? How fast can I rebound? So we're gonna bounce. So you're gonna find an area that you're not gonna knock any pictures down. I want you to really focus on the feet while you're bouncing, and I want you to not allow the heels to hit the ground. I want you to keep it all in the balls of the feet and be really springy. And I want you to take that springiness all the way to your face. Let the arms be springy. Let them flop around. Nobody's watching. Maybe they are. Who cares? Look, all my blinds are open, so everybody's watching. But it doesn't matter, right? I'm gonna keep this bounce happening. I wanna relax so much that my face starts to flop around, that the skin around my cheeks is flopping. And I want you to notice this springiness in your fascia, in your skin. This is where your youth is. Your age is in your body, it's in your movement. Right? Kids are really freaking bouncy. Right? But I'm pushing 40. I'm pretty bouncy too. And it's because I bounce. So I want you to keep doing this. I want you to also notice that while you're doing this bounciness of your skin is tugging on the bones that it touches. Right? It's actually stressing your bones, which is increasing your bone density. It's making you stronger just by freaking bouncing. Pretty wild. Stay there. If you need a break, take one, but if you're with me, start to stagger the feet. Stay in the balls of the feet. Just breathe, relax your face. Notice the chatter. What's your mind saying? Is it talking shit? Might be. 30 more seconds. Bring the feet together and just twist side to side. Let the arms go, relax your face. Stay springy, stay bouncy. We're here for 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Left hand over the heart. Right hand over the left hand. Close your eyes. Feel it. Feel your heart. How powerful it is. Every beat leaves your body, roughly 8 to 10 feet. You can't even see how powerful it is. Just notice that. Start to notice your breath. Start to notice how your breath changes that beat. Use your nose to breathe, just your nose. In and out the nose, it'll slow down the heart. So some things you can control. I can't stop everyone from littering, but I can stop my heart from beating faster when I see it. I can breathe better. I can breathe slower. I keep my heart in check. I keep it here. Keep it slow. And then let go. Let go of your bounces. Shake it out, and we're preparing to slide. The blanket should be, relatively small in size. You can fold it to a smaller size. We're gonna start with the right side. I'm gonna step on the blanket, and then I'm gonna push the blanket so that I'm on the ball of my foot. Just the right foot is on the blanket. Hands are underneath the shoulders, just like any normal tabletop. Pointers face forward. Other fingers are slightly off to the side. My arms are straight. They're straight and strong. I'm just gonna lean into the wrists a little bit. We're not gonna be half and half. We're gonna be on the wrists, or on the hands and knees, and we're gonna be standing as well. But giving the area or the wrists a little bit of attention before we work into them is always a great idea. So really keep the arms nice and straight and just roll around the wrist in both directions. Bring the wrists together. Lean side to side, always remembering that the wrist joint is in the thumb side, not in the pinky side. That's all soft tissue and cartilage. So stress the thumb side more. Lean forward and back. Maybe the fingers come behind you gingerly. Once they're there, hang out. Press the heels of the hands into the ground. Drive the heart away. Lean back subtly into the fingers, but keep anchoring through the heels of the hands. Keep broadening through the chest. Keep the breath nice and steady. Maybe lean back slightly. Always keep anchoring. So even though you're leaning back, keep pressing. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let it go. Shake the hands out, leave them limp just like you were when you were flopping around. Grab the wrist bone, squeeze it, find that separation, and then grease it up. Just give it a little wiggle, both sides. Okay, all right, let's get to work. Hands underneath the shoulders, arms are straight and strong. Ball of the foot, right foot is on the blanket. I'm gonna extend the blanket or extend the leg, driving the heel back. Keeping the back nice and strong, resisting the urge to find this arch here, trying to keep the tailbone tucked. My inhale lengthens the leg, my exhale brings it in. Inhale, exhale. Now, you don't have to keep that pace, you don't have to keep this speed. You can move however feels comfortable for you. What I want you to focus on is leading with the heel goes back, finding extension of the leg without rocking back with the shoulders. Shoulders are staying over the wrists. So keep moving nice and slow. Now I'm gonna do about, 25 or 30. And really I'm just doing this number because of time. But truthfully, if I wasn't recording this video and I was home just doing this for myself, I would keep doing this until I felt a real burn, until I felt some exhaustion, or till I reached the edge of my muscles, right? This isn't a cardiovascular work, so I'm not gonna run out of air. So if I'm not gonna run out of air, I'm just relying on my muscles, right? And what my muscles can tolerate. And I can do this for a really long time before I get really exhausted. But if I can do it for a really long time before I feel anything, then I have to keep doing it, all right? This already may be too much for you, that's fine. You can pause, you can stop, I'm gonna do 3, 2, 1. Untuck my toes, and now I'm gonna leave my shins on the ground and just sit back here for a moment and try and arch my back, try and relieve a little bit of stress from the arms and the wrists, and just sit back onto the heels. Maybe tuck the tailbone. Notice that there's discomfort here. Some people can't sit like this. And then we're gonna switch sides. Ball of the left foot onto the blanket. Same start, and we're gonna repeat. Hands are under the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw it in. Keep the ball of the foot on the blanket the whole time. Keep driving the heel back. Keep the breath nice and steady. If you can hear your breath, aces. And don't just do these just to do them. Try and maximize every one. Try and really extend. Find the range. Lock the knee out. Find all of the edges of each movement. Try and bring that knee a little bit closer to your chin. Notice all the areas that you're feeling sensation. Add energy in the fingers. Press the heart away a little bit more. Finish your exhale. Draw the navel into the spine for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the left knee. Untuck the left toes. Sit back on the shins. Roll the neck out. Roll the shoulders out. Tickle your kid's foot. And then come back. Both feet are now on the blanket. Both toes are, scratch that. The right toes. We're going back to the right toes. Just the right toes. Instead of tabletop, we're now in plank. Hold your plank. Just the right foot is on the blanket. Same idea. Knee comes in. Right leg straightens. We're gonna try and hit the elbow or above the elbow and come back. Same idea. Inhale when you lengthen. Exhale. Knee to shoulder. So keep moving in this pace. Or not in this pace. Keep moving in this rhythm, but at your pace. Notice the hands are really active. Notice the arms are straight and strong. The triceps are still wrapping. The left leg is keeping sturdy using the quad. The tailbone is tucked. The breath is steady. The face is neutral. The mind is quiet. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, get it even higher, 2, and 1. Extend the leg, drop the knees, untuck the toes, sit back on the heels. Same deal, any sort of kinks you want to roll out, be really intuitive with your body. There's certain areas that need to move, then move them in that way. I'll do that again, hit the wall. Now look at the other side. Left toes on the top of the blanket. Return to our tabletop. Find your plank. Adjust any way that you need to. Press into the ball of the foot. Left leg is nice and strong, so is the right. Inhale here. Exhale, knee to elbow or armpit. So the higher you can move in, the better. Your gaze is straight down in front of your arms. Use your breath. Inhale long, exhale in. Your pace, your breath. Strong arms, strong fingers. The right leg is super engaged. Keep lifting out of the heart for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the knees, release the toes, come back onto the shins. Any intuitive movement you want or feel moved to do or create. All right, back onto the hands, both feet, toes are tucked. So really press into the balls of the feet and then find the shoulders stacked over the wrists. Extend both legs really long. Inhale here, inhale here, exhale, knees to chest. So we're moving through this. What I want you to notice is that the hands are pulling towards me as the knees pull towards the hands. I'm trying to resist the urge to drop my belly and then find this momentum being created by dropping the belly. I'm actually trying to keep the hips engaged, the tailbone tucked the whole time, and trying to keep my back from dropping. These are pretty hard. We got 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, release the feet, sit on them. The shoulders get a nice little burn, the wrists. So I'm sure there's some wrist discomfort. Make sure to press into the balls or the thumb side, roll them out. We're gonna do something similar. This might be a little easier or a little harder. You're gonna find your same plank. The balls of the feet are on top of the blanket. And we're gonna actually walk this out. And I'll show you what that looks like from both angles. Find the plank, walk the hands forward as you drag your feet, and then press the arms away as you slide. It's actually kind of fun. I'll do this so I can face you. Notice that as I'm walking, I'm pulling my hands towards me, and then I'm walking away, still driving the heels back. Keeping my core engaged, my tailbone tucked, pulling my hands towards me, thumb side, using the thumb side of my hands, gripping the fingers, or gripping the ground like I can claw the ground. 2 more times. Forward and back, whatever length you have. Use your breath, tuck your tailbone. I know it's hard. I'm feeling it. Last one. Untuck the toes, settle the knees, roll the neck, roll the shoulders, open the chest. All right, now we're gonna stand up. Blanket's coming with us. This time I want the blanket to be in a narrower fold. We'll start with the right foot again. Actually, I don't like that. It's too high. All right. So maybe this will look better. All right. I'm starting roughly hips distance. Same thing, I'm gonna let the ball of the foot rise. I'm gonna press the foot away and I'm gonna find this lunge. Then I'm gonna drive the foot back in. Super simple, not trying to find my range all at once. Letting my legs and then my arms kind of decide what they wanna do to control and stabilize this movement. So maybe the right leg goes back, the right arm goes forward. As you're moving, I want you to focus on your left heel, and your left heel drives the right heel forward. So use the inner thighs, use the engagement of the left heel to bring the right leg forward. Maybe the arms fully extend in both directions, adding a little bit of extension through the arm lines as well. Try and keep this movement fluid. Try and let the arm and leg move in this same tracking system. Maybe you're moving through mud. Move slow. Find a lower depth every time. Right? Carve out a new space in your body. Find a new range, a new depth. Use that left leg, even though it's the right leg that seems to be getting the attention here. We're opening or stretching through that front quad, but we're allowing that left leg to be active in drawing us back up. So you should feel it in the left quad as well. 3 more. 2. Last one. Use your breath. Good, switch sides. And like I said, you don't have to do these to the extent that I'm doing them or to the number or whatever. This is your body. You're moving with your breath, at your pace, with your range, and you know what you can tolerate. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're pushing yourself a little bit. That's good. All right, left foot. Left foot slides back. I'm going to do it this way. All right, slides back. Having a technical difficulty with my blankie. There we go. There we go. Okay, so find it first. Maybe it feels weird. Maybe you're not sure how far you can go. No need to rush it. You're just finding this movement with your arms, with your leg. Try not to let the leg sickle too far left or too far right. Try and keep it straight behind you on the same track and the same alignment with your hips. Use the extension of the arms. Let the arms add a little bit more length through the upper body. Let the right heel be powered through the ground as you drive the left leg forward. So use the inner thighs. Keep the ball of the foot really active, both feet. Use your whole body. And use your eyes too. Imagine sort of scanning an area of the ground with your eyes. So keeping a steady gaze will help your balance. 5 more. 4. And you can do more of these. I keep talking about doing, less if you can't tolerate. Feel free to do more. 3. 2. Last one. Good. Now we're moving into these sort of side lunges. You're going to start same as we did before, hips distance. The left knee is going to bend, the right leg's going to slide off to the side, and then I'm going to pull it back in. Okay, left toes stay active. Notice that the left knee is bending, but it's staying over the left ankle, and then I'm drawing the right foot in. Left knee is staying over the left ankle, right foot comes in. Again, I'm using the left heel to draw energy and effort back in with the right inner thigh. I'm feeling it there as well. Notice the outside of the right foot. Try and deepen the arch of the right foot like you're trying to cup the ground. Use your breath. The arms can stay in the hips. Maybe the arms do something different. Maybe you can move with the arms. Same as you did in your front lunges, make sure that the leg stays in line with the hip as it moves out and doesn't go too far out in front of you that way or behind you. Try and keep it in line. 3 more. 2. Last one. Left side. Hey, Zach. I might hit you. All right, here we go. Left side. Remember the right toes face forward. The right knee is going to bend over the right ankle. Left leg's going to come in. It's a great way to clean the floors too. This kind of feels like a Mr. Miyagi sort of exercise. Zach, I want you to clean all the floors in the house.
No.
Just like this. All right, use that right inner thigh. Use the outside of the left foot, the blade of the left foot. Deepen the arch in the foot. 5 more. 4. 3, this side's way harder for me. 2. Use your breath, relax your face, the last one. Let it go. I think I just spit on you. One more, and I actually changed the order in the way I wanted to do this. And so because of that, we're gonna do 1 or 2 more of the front lunge. Zach, can you slide over for a moment, please? Zach, can you move out of the way, please? Thank you. All right, here we go. Just because we're gonna add a little stretch. We'll finish off with a little stretch. So put the right foot back on top of the right blanket, and really slowly, just want you to drop or start to extend the right leg behind you. Find your comfortable edge. Keep the knee over the ankle. When you find this edge, when you find like you can't go anymore, you're gonna drop the right knee. You're gonna untuck the right toes right on that blanket, and you're just gonna drop the right hand and find a nice easy twist. Keep pressing the top of the right foot into the ground. Use the left hand to press into the left knee to find a little bit more of a twist. Hollow your belly out. Draw the navel into the spine. Try and get your right ribs to your left leg. Keep pressing into the floor with your right foot. Slowly squeeze the inner thighs and release the left arm. You're here for 5. Press out of the right shoulder a little bit more for 4, for 3, for 2. Slowly tuck the right toes. They should still be on the blanket. Extend the legs, slide back just a little bit more. Hold here, press out of the right shoulder. Look at the left thumb with your right eye only. Close the left eye. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly look down, bend back into that right knee. Bend, or drop the right knee, and then bend the left toes. Slowly prop onto fingertips. If you can reach the right foot, use your left hand to just prop yourself up, your forearm, onto your left knee, or above the left knee rather, and then keep pointing the right toes. See if you can hover and slowly release the right arm and grab for the foot, the outside of that right foot. Keep looking forward and maybe draw the knee into your butt, or draw the heel into your butt. Notice that my knee isn't on any blanket. It's just on the wood. This may be super uncomfortable for some people. It doesn't feel good for me either. But I have a different relationship with pain. I try not to run from it or avoid it completely. This is a very tolerable pain. I know that I'm also callousing the skin underneath this pain. If I never gripped anything hard enough to get calluses, or if I stopped grabbing things really hard, it'd be harder to hold on to things or to grip onto things. So it's okay to callus. It's okay to have a little bit of discomfort. Try and narrow the hips a little bit more. Keep squeezing your heel into your butt, and now start to push your foot into your hand. And while you're doing that, maybe you can release your left arm now. Maybe you can grab the foot with your left arm. Squeeze the inner thighs a little bit more. Now draw the foot closer to your butt. Maybe broaden the chest a little bit. Try and wrap the shoulders back. Stay here for 3, for 2. Slowly, without windmilling, start to lean forward. Press the foot into the hands into the foot. Trying to lean forward, press away. Maybe open the arms. Keep pressing the foot away. And then don't slingshot, but flex the foot and drop it back. Press into the hands. Release the left foot back, high plank. Just hold your plank. We're here for 5. Press the chest away a little bit more. Drive the heels back for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Slowly push into your down dog. Stay in your down dog, but keep the knees super bent. Keep the knees super bent and just melt the chest towards the knees. Keep relaxing your face. Keep pressing into your arms. Wrap the triceps a little bit more, and then just bounce a little bit here with bent knees. Just a little pulse. Straight arms, strong arms. Relax your face, relax your head for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Zach, come back here with that blanket, please. And then slowly walk back to your hands. Slowly come up, let the chin be last. And we'll finish up on this left side. Come back to my trusty blanket. Really slowly, we're trying to find the edge here, moving into our Anjane. Here, slowly slide the left foot back. with control. Ball of the left foot, going back as far as I can, as far as this blanket will let me. And then dropping that left knee, dropping the left arm, finding a nice little easy twist, but getting into it slowly with control. Using the left toes, press the ball of the foot into the ground. Press the hand into the right knee to find a little bit more depth. Finish my breaths fully so I can get my left ribs towards my right leg. Once I've found this little edge here, I press out of my shoulders a little bit more. I engage my inner thighs and then I release my right hand. I keep looking at my right hand. I shut down the right eye so I can just use my left eye. I'm here for 3, for 2. I keep my gaze, tuck my toes, extend that left leg. Let the blanket slide just a little bit. Relax the neck. Move the right shoulder away from the right ear. Keep pressing out of the left hand. Keep the knee over the ankle. Keep breathing here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Slowly look down. Right hand down. Release the left knee. Bend the left knee. So point the left toes. Bring the right forearm to the right shin. Maybe release the left fingertips and find that left foot. Grab the outside of the left foot and draw it into your butt slowly. Just be comfortable here. Just steady your breath, steady your gaze, control your balance. Notice any shaking, any of the proprioceptors in your feet trying to balance you. That's all really good stuff, and it helps if you stare. Maybe you can find a little bit of balance as you press the foot into the arm. Try and straighten a little bit so that you can reach the back of the left foot with the right hand. Maybe drive that heel a little bit closer to your sit bones. Maybe draw the chest a little broader. Maybe straighten your back a little bit more for 5, 4, 3, 2. Maybe lean forward slightly as you press the foot into the hand and the hand into the foot. Maybe straighten the arms any amount. Just open through the chest. Slowly release. Flex the foot. Drop the toes. Press the hands away. And find your plank. High plank. Press into the hands. Tuck the tailbone a lot. Strong, strong plank. Drive the heels back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down to the knees. Untuck the toes. Sit back on the shins. And finite. That's it. Let me know how this glide series lands. 30 minutes. I went over by 2. See you soon.